right, guys. Good morning to you on Saturday, today, November 24th, 2018, and it's looking like a good day out there. It's a little cold outside my window, and I actually left the window open for the stream, so hopefully I don't get freezed out. Worked on the lighting. The lighting in here looks a little bit better now. I'm liking it, guys. Hopefully you guys dig it too. Hopefully you're doing good. Today, I also fixed the microphone issue, so hopefully now it doesn't cut out due to my noise gate. You know what I found out? Just put the microphone right in front of where your voice is projecting. Not a problem. Put the microphone over here where your voice is not projecting. You got a problem. So, thank you, everybody, for joining me today on this beautiful Saturday morning. Clipston Plexterfield in the house. Loving that name every day that goes through, every day that goes by. Light Yagami, as always. So happy to see you. Wander Sound Radio. What's going on, my dude? All right. So, what do we got going on in the markets today? Well, up bright and early this morning. Put out a few calls in the Premium Signals channel. Let's give a check in and actually see how we did yesterday. Let's double check the Discord. Yesterday was a pretty good day. Actually, it'll be easier if I just do this. It'll just be easier if I do this, I believe. Let's try this. Here we go, guys. Justin's trying to do something technical on the computer. Let's hope the stream doesn't crash. All right. All right, good. No skipped frames. Everything's going good, guys. All right, tracking sheet for the current month for the Cracking Crypto Primo group. Had a fantastic week 3. Week 2, as I was pretty obvious about, we got stopped out on just about every alt that we wanted to touch. Christian, how we doing this morning? Thanks for joining us. Week 4, not doing too bad, guys. Let's see. Haven't entered into this yet. I got to finish filling this one out because Alex did call an XRP short that came through. I think we pulled 28% profit off that. But let's see. We took that Bcash SV scalp yesterday. Pulled about 8% profit off that. Only about 30% of our position size and the rest stopped out at break even. Cool. Took an Ethereum long last night at 121.35 to 122. Took profits at 124. About 10% profit right there at 5x leverage, which was recommended, so not bad. Stopped out on AST, although Payday, God bless him. God bless him, he did pretty good. I think he actually pulled out 1 or 2% profit. So God bless you, Payday. Need you to definitely need to be bringing in the more bacon with Mr. Payday. Shout out to our moderator. XRP short and currently on the books, XBT trade that I'm probably gonna have to fill out here. I think we just got stopped out live on the air. So Primo group probably yelling at me like, why are you doing your show and not making us money? Hey guys, I can do both at once. So far so good. And we'll just see how it goes, okay? Let's go over some speculative news real quick, guys, that I think is a little bit interesting. The first thing here, guys, I just love this guy, Patrick Byrne, CEO of Overstock.com, is going to sell Overstock.com to focus on blockchain full-time. Pretty cool, man. He's had that T0 project for a while now, and, you can read the article right here. I'll pop it in the chat if you guys want to browse that at your convenience. Alex, what's going on? Joining us on Twitch. Thank you so much, sir. My Bar Gadget, any thoughts about XRP on Binance? We're going to be getting to that, man. Oh, yes. We're going to be getting into the technical analysis any moment now. All right, so there's the link to this. Blah, blah, blah. It says T0 has been a money pit for the company, costing nearly $170 million in overall development. That's nothing to a crypto trader. As you guys know or may not know, Overstock.com, one of the earliest supporters of cryptocurrency. Overstock.com began accepting Bitcoin quite a while ago and then moved on to actively accept other cryptocurrencies as well. So Overstock and Patrick Byrne himself been longtime supporters of the cryptocurrency community and cryptocurrency projects. Take a look at EOS BTC. I got a chart I got to show you. Yes, I actually have charted out EOS BTC quite fully, and I feel pretty strongly about the position I want to take. We'll take a look at it and we'll see if we disagree. Malicious Upload, what's going on this morning, man? Pleased you could join us. All right, we'll be in the live chat breaking it down here pretty soon, guys. You know how I do it. We're going to do the show. I'm going to go get some lunch, and then I'm going to be back on here. Probably going to only be able to day trade until about 4 o'clock. We'll see what positions we can take today. See what profit we can pull out. And then I need to work on some videos and some other stuff for Cracking Crypto that is piling up on my to-do list, guys. So we continue to grow, continue to grow, continue to grow. All right, what did I say? Important things about this. So what I think is speculative about this is so the Overstock CEO is selling Overstock to focus on T0. Now, there are no buyers. They haven't indicated who is going to buy Overstock.com, but it's a large retailer. What if it's Walmart? What if it's Amazon? What if it's some other large retailer? What if it's just some investment platform? Doesn't matter. Now, Overstock.com, as part of its business model, currently accepts cryptocurrency. So let's just speculate and say it's something like Walmart buys out Overstock.com and takes over their business model. Less likely that they could just completely cash out their share. Profitable asset, because their sales, regardless of their investments in T0, are quite profitable. Even though Overstock.com's, we can see their Overstock share price has crashed pretty hard. But when you see a business with a good sustainable record like Overstock.com, as you guys all know, buy when there's blood in the streets. So a potential investor would be looking at this like, pennies on the dollar. I'm going to snag up some of that Overstock. Now, this is all speculation. Again, I don't know. But would they continue to allow cryptocurrency payments? Disabling cryptocurrency payments would require a fairly radical change with their business model. So, and again, I mean, obviously the bullish bias here is that if Walmart buys out Overstock.com and allows cryptocurrency payments on Overstock stuff, would they allow cryptocurrency payments on Walmart stuff? I don't know, just something interesting to talk about. So, also, the other thing, I just want to report on this, guys. As we all know, we've been talking about this for the last few days. Bitcoin miners are selling old ASICs for scrap metal as price decline hastens obsolescence. Planned obsolescence, guys, go check out the Zeitgeist movie. Planned obsolescence is part of our technological society with rapid development. Obsolescence is kind of built into the system so that we can have cyclical consumption. Now, there's been all these videos coming out over the past few days on Twitter and whatnot. I don't know if this is going to play because I think that I've got my shields up. Yeah, 14 total blocked. Let's allow it. All right, here we go. Brutal. This is what's happening in a China-based mining site. And we can see that they're just wheeling them out by the, what do you call that? The wheelbarrow full, just dumping them. Pennies on the dollar. Not obviously fantastic news for miners, but there's been some speculation that this is actually, first off, there was speculation that this was just FUD, that the pictures taken were actually after a flood, and that people were just posting these videos to merely spread FUD. However, the actual truth, according to Hugh Ji of Sihua Mining, which is a local ASIC supplier there in China, is that really this is just outdated models like the S7 and the V9 from Bitmain, units which are for the most part obsolete at the hashing power that the newer models have. This does not represent the majority of miners in China. So, the truth always, as always, unfortunately, a little nuanced. Sorry, guys, take off your tinfoil hats. But we can see that the network hash rate has declined 25% from the peak. So obviously, the price, the downwards price movement has moved the hashing rate down. This is indicative of. This is indicative of obviously. Retail miners, people that were getting into mining as the price was kind of surging, getting out. Tool Eli Porter asks, "Do I own crypto?" Yes, I do, sir. That's why I'm doing it. If your next question is, "Have I heard of a crypto gambling site?" I'm probably gonna have to block you from the chat, man. I get too much of that shit on Discord, but happy to answer any other questions you might have. As hash rate has declined, smaller retail miners are shutting down shop. And I've always been interested in mining. I've dabbled in it a little bit, and I think that this protracted bear market, especially if we start to see lower and lower prices, is actually a great opportunity for smaller fish who want to get into mining, who were just priced out of the game when price was really skyrocketing. This is actually a good opportunity for you guys to get into mining. Long-term faith, strong hands in Bitcoin, guys, planning for the long term. We know all the bullish stuff coming out, back, Fidelity, blah, blah, blah. Tool Eli Porter says, "My next question is, you are screwed." Sir, that's a statement, not a question. But whatever. And yeah, so maybe that's a great segue into my next point. I see this all over Twitter, and I see it always when people, I don't know. I see it all the time when people are in underwater positions. You always see it like in the troll box on BitMEX. Like people are like, "Oh, BitMEX is hacked. It's this is a scam." Well, that probably means that you just went like 20x long on a speculative alt. So yes. It's generally not that the system is rigged. It's generally that you're you're a fairly bad investor or trader. However, you know, people are like, stop shilling BTC. You're doing something bad. So many people have lost money. Blah 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 blah. And those people are just pissed off that they've lost money, man. You know, again, it's kind of a trope to say you don't lose until you sell. And I'm on record like doing technical analysis saying, guys, price is going to go down. We're probably moving down. We're going to have some consolidation, maybe a little bit bounce back up, probably moving down. You know, all these eggheads are saying 3K or 1.5K or 1.8K. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me at what price BTC goes down to. I'm on record. I do this every day. I'll continue to add. I will continue to add to my spot position as price goes down. Again, man, strong hands up in this motherfucker. Let's see here. However, that doesn't mean that we can't profit on the way down, and that you can also lose when the coin is at zero. Yes, you can, and that's the risk you take with any speculative investment, sir. Do I think that BTC is going to go to zero? No, don't think BTC is going to go to zero. Do I think just about every altcoin is going to go to zero? Most likely, yes. Malicious Upload and Light Yagami having a little bit of a bro out. We'll see the plot. We'll see how the plot develops. We will see. All right, so just something interesting, guys. Let's click out of that. So let's get into our technical analysis here on BTC USDT. Now, making a little switch of formatting. So we'll see how this plays out. But, you know, Malicious Upload, we were doing some experiments last night, seeing which market moves first, Coinbase and or Binance USDT. And again, you know, the jury's still out on what effect that Binance USDT and all the Tether FUD and the fact that Tether is kind of devalued is having on the price. But I am noticing a correlation between the markets moving first. And since I am looking for a spot market to do my analysis on my leverage trades on BitMEX and or Deribit, we're going to go with Binance USDT until the bend at the end, guys. That's how we do it. All right, so overall, my notes and what I'm feeling about this and what I'm seeing is that we have noticed a little bit of a shift in momentum. Now, it's a possibility that we get faked out right here. That's fine. But the potential for a long trade is on the table. I actually called one this morning. Let's go through our checklist right here. So looking at the hourly chart on Bitcoin, we got VCI right here in the nice sweet spot where we're entering a period of low volatility. If your directional bias is correct, it's a good time to take a trade because high volatility follows and precedes low volatility. So we're expecting high volatility. As you can see here, we have a period of, see, we've got our long-term VCI in the blue there, but here we go. If we zoom back up, guys, you can see that we do enter into a period of low volatility, blue right here, and then we go into a period of high volatility. All right, so that's pretty common basic trading 101. Low volatility precedes high volatility. Typically, I mean, there's all different types of ways to trade and take these positions. All this picture guessing stuff is total horseshit. Well, I'll tell you what, bro. I don't mind a reasonable disagreement with BTC, man, but keep it civil, man, or I'll kick you, dude. You know, you're fine to come in here and say you disagree with me, but yeah, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, don't be a fucking tool, dude. For real. You're fine to disagree with me, but yeah, I appreciate your constructive criticism, but go suck a dick, dude. Moving on. So BFX LNS, BFX longs and shorts is 50-50 on this because we do see, you know, we do see net longs and shorts here. They're at about that 50-50 mark for me at this point in time. Now, if we actually go over and look at the Bitfinex data, we see here, so this is a 15 minutes, so let's go out and get a little bit of a better time view on sentiment data here. So there we go. So let's make sure that I got my settings right. These are pinned to the right. And that's also pinned to the right. Great. So yeah, we're like at that 50-50, man, because I'm seeing the shorts. This is obviously our shorts right here is our blue line. You know, longs still speculating on this, man, but you know, the longs just don't seem to get the point. But the shorts have kind of jumped in to pick up on this. But just looking at the net position, which I think is a little bit easier to read right here, I would feel better about this if longs had really dropped off like we did see up here. And again, we were talking about how earlier this was a 5K BTC leverage position being claimed on Bitfinex, so not truly indicative of the mass psychology of retail. But we do see that BFX LNS again in that like 50-50 region. We have longs picking up, shorts entering a little bit on this dip as they always do. We can see the spike in longs right here, which is kind of interesting. Sometimes retail does get it right. But on the hourly, we've got our EMAs creeping down on us. So we do get that 55 EMA creeping down on us, and as it's creeping down, again, we're moving into this period of lower volatility, lower consolidation. I feel a little bit less confident. If we go look at the price on XBT USD, it's more clearly a descending triangle. Less clearly here, we do get this wedge pattern formation that we broke out of, and we're coming to see here, if we're going to respect the horizontal line of support here, which was pretty critical from the point of the breakout. And that also corresponds with our horizontal volume by price. So we did have this. So make that a little bit easier for you guys. So we've got a long-term descending trend line that we haven't even come up to really touch yet. That's way even above. That's more kind of congruent with our maybe 100 or 200 day moving average. Again, I'm not going to use that because I don't find it truly relevant as other traders do. That's fine. And we've posited our descending trend line right here. 1, 2, 3 touches, little fake breakout. Shout out to you, malicious upload on that. 4th and 5th respect the trend line. So this is our bearish descending channel that we're trading in, guys. So we had the short-term trend line right here that did get broken last night. We were able to come up to the 382 and wick against rejection. You can see I actually had this drawn a few days ago corresponding to the volume profile right here. And I should have pulled the trigger on that short, but did not. It is what it is. And right now, I'm just, to me, it's not screaming long, but I took the long position on it anyways. And, again, I've been saying, don't always, it's sometimes counterintuitive to trade against the dominant trend. Shout out to glass bottles. We only drink out of glass bottles around here. Bisphenol A sulfate free up in this house. But yeah, this is an important area to me, guys, because we do see a switch in momentum, We do see we see our selling climax right here and then a further retracement. So boom, boom, boom. And then we seem to have leveled out right here. So some critical areas right here. Now, again, if we switch back out to the daily chart. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to redraw my lines because I had all that on Coinbase. So let's go take a look at the Coinbase chart. Just because I already have it done on there. Okay, cool. All right. Histogram is too low. Come on, dude. Don't let me down. Nope, not gonna do it. Who said go long? He has got to go. I don't know what to tell you, man. I liked it. Okay. And I get my wow. Okay, I'm going to have to go to number of rows. There we go. Finally, I get a little bit of love there. All right. Yes, I want to look at Philip. I want to look at the market with the most volume data. So if we look at Bitcoin and we go to markets, we can see Binance up here, okay? And we see Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, help me out here, guys, all the way down here. So $41 million in 24-hour volume as opposed to $153 million in 24-hour volume. So what exchange do you think is going to move the market first? Regardless of the Tether FUD, so many people are still moving in and out of Tether on Binance. They don't get the point. And, obviously I'm not going to correlate, Korean won price on Coinbit and not even going to really mess with Coinbenny. But of course, BitMEX leading the charge. So I think that I want to look at my spot market to get an idea of where the directional bias is leading, because the retail traders will pile into the direction that the trend is moving on BitMEX. It's very rarely that retail traders get it right, especially with their leverage positions. It's kind of a shit show over there often. So that's why, again, we're always looking to trade against what retailers are trying to do in the direction of the underlying market. So yeah, so the whole charting on BTC USDT is an experiment right now, but we're going to see how it plays out. So this is just stuff I've been talking about for a while. If we actually don't hold this lower low and enter into this period of consolidation, which would make sense to come back up and retest these previous support levels that we just crashed through as resistance before moving lower. But you guys know our lower targets, 33.53, 29.31. All right. What we're looking at on the daily chart, long-term time frame, absolutely fine. 12-hour time frame, again, this is looking different from what we saw up here, guys. Here we had a clear bearish pennant that broke down. We had that measured move off the flagpole. So as we guys know, I've done this like 90 times, 10.871. And actually from the breakdown point, so 10.871 would have been able to capture that short if you would have done the measured move off of the bear flag, or excuse me, the bearish pennant. Not always how I do things. That's fine. Everybody does things a little bit differently. 6-hour chart, you can see the period of consolidation. Looks a little bit wider. Again, this is going to have to break at some point in time. Volatility is lowering down. Moving into consolidation, guys. What follows consolidation? We get violent movements, guys. We get violent movements. So you can see that we're still, I mean, nowhere on no time frame have we actually peaked above our 55 EMA. It has still continued to grind us down. We did have this fake breakout, still trading within the triangle here on BTC USD on Coinbase. But again, let's go over to BTC USDT. Yep. Oh, here it is. Never gonna give you up. Just a second, guys. Oh, there it is. There we go. I told you, my dude. Do not mind dissenting opinions, but you're being a fucking douchebag, bro. You're welcome. So, yeah. Don't know really what your I love trolls, dude. I don't know what your angle is, man, but yeah, dude. I mean, I love it, dude. Like, you want to come in and be negative, it's all good, dude. But yeah, you're a fucking tool, man. All right, accurate name. I just copped that. Tool Eli Porter. Yeah, Tool. All right, sorry guys. BTC USDT. Got to bring up my notes. I'm gonna get a little. XRP Haas. Thank you, man. That is a good one. Okay, so if we do post a higher low here, okay, still the potential to post a higher low, okay. Let's go to that 1 hour chart so it looks a little clearer right there. Okay, so as we can see right here, guys, we're posting a little bit of a higher low right here, guys, and I'm getting Class A continuation divergence on the Fisher transform, okay? So this was my third justification. So if you guys want my justification for taking a long trade, we'll go through it. Low volatility. Volatility is nice in the sweet spot, okay? BFX longs versus shorts at about 50-50, okay? That's fine. If we post the higher low right here, if this actually holds, and this, you can see that this level kind of corresponds to where I want the volume profile to be, especially if I zoom it down a little bit. You can see that this is where we start to drop off. This is where we get a nice little like baby bump in the volume profile right here, and this is basically where we fall off. This is also our swing low. These also correspond to our actual lows right here. So we start taking out these levels right here, then I'm actually looking to, I mean, I'm biased to take a long position right now, guys. It's not until we actually break down below these levels that I'd be looking at taking a short, and that's only if we break down and come back up and test some major trend line as resistance. I wouldn't be looking to, again, there's three ways to price yourself into a breakout or breakdown. Three ways to price yourself into a breakdown or breakout or breakdown, sorry. And that is to take a position like right here where volatility is low, and you hope that your directional bias is correct after you do your analysis. So in my position right here, I'm biased to the long side. So this is a good position to take an entry. And then I'm going to, so basically I'm scraping the bottom and looking for the breakout trade. You can aggressively market enter onto the breakout, which really at this point would be a break above like 42.85, or if you wanted to do the local high at 44.51, that's fine. That's one way to potentially price yourself in. Now, And then the other way is to wait for the breakout, wait for the pullback for retracement, and then enter into your long. So you can see right here that you could have done that right here. That trade would not have worked out, but that's one potential way to price yourself in. You have an area of low volatility right here. You can price yourself into the market. You can aggressively market buy the breakout, or you wait for the breakout to retrace. You buy the retracement, and that's a lower risk way, because here you would have been clearly able to set your stop loss right underneath that trend line. And once the trend line got broken and your trade was invalidated, you don't lose very much. That's fine. So 3 ways, gone over it a bunch of times, how to price yourself into a breakout. TA coming at you guys live. No script, no worries. Yeah, no, not scripted, man. Not scripted. EMA is creeping in on us on the hourly. So again, that just corresponds with what I'm talking about with low volatility. We're going to have to see a break and have to see some kind of movement here, guys. And actually, yeah, BTC USDT. If we look at BitMEX, I'm more comfortable with the pattern on BitMEX, because to me, the BitMEX pattern is more of a descending triangle formation. I don't really agree with the wedge formation. It makes more sense here. The pattern that I'm comfortable with on BTC USDT on the spot price is this descending trend line, and then we had this wedge that broke out, and now we're going to see if that fairly critical horizontal line holds, or if we get that low swept right here, or if we really get the bottom swept right here. Okay, so just waiting to see, guys. Critical levels. Critical levels. So we'll see if this gets respected. If this triangle doesn't hold, my first line here corresponds to our VPVR support. Second line corresponds to VPVR support as well. You see that baby little bump right there as well. These are all local lows and swing lows. If we do break down, I'm going to be waiting for confirmation. In this case, a movement down to one of these supports and up to the triangle resistance here. And rejection would be my trigger for a short entry. So that makes more sense if we go over here and look at the BitMEX price here. Okay, so yeah, on our BitMEX chart here, we also see volatility is low. We're in that sweet spot for taking a trade if your directional bias is correct. I'm very comfortable with the descending triangle formation here. Gave you plenty of opportunities. You had, 1, 2, 3 touches. Fourth touch you could have gone short on. Fifth touch you could have gone long on. Bam, you get another touch to go long. Bam, the touch to go short. So what does this tell us right here? Touch of the trend line telling us to go long down here at these lower levels, guys. And we can have a fairly tight stop because of the drop off in the volume profile. And again, if we do post this higher low right here, we've got our low again. Now it's starting to look like an equidistant low, which would make it class B divergence, but that's still continuation divergence. Oh, I fucking love this chat, dude. Oh, I fucking love this chat, man. So that's class B, well, that's class B, that's hidden continuation divergence, any way you want to cut it. EMA is creeping up on us on the hourly, confirming the low volatility, telling us that we're probably going to have to see a movement. And those EMAs have corresponded pretty damn well with this descending trend line, guys. That's why I say the trend line stuff, some people swear by it. I'm experimenting with using it more because it just gives me more stuff to talk about. But again, I think our EMAs are just golden here, guys. I've traded off that so many times. Again, yeah, I don't really agree with the wedge pattern. I know that we could be measuring the wedge off of these lows, but if we look at the volume profile, I feel that this area is more congruent with support, and there's not really a whole lot of volume down here to really respect these. I see these more as stop loss hunts to shake out longs, which is what they are, because you see liquidity gets tapped into and then price rapidly moves up. Liquidity gets tapped into and price rapidly moves up. So that's what I'm thinking. If I do get shaken out of this trade, if we get shaken out of this trade, that's probably what's going to happen here, is that I actually just pulled the trigger a little too early, and we're going to have a stop loss hunt down here, a sweep to take out liquidity, and then price will move up. And then we'll see if we get a break of this triangle, guys. We'll see if we get a break of this triangle. That would be nice. So you can also wait for the breakout of the triangle and the pullback. And again, here, the reason why I like the BitMEX chart a little bit better in this particular circumstance is that if we do break down from here, I'm going to get a clear area to enter my short when we get the retracement back to that lower support line. Because if that doesn't hold after a breakdown and a retracement, down we go to the lower levels. All right, go back to that BTC USDT chart because I want to make sure that I explain this well in what I'm seeing, guys. So look, we have a descending trend line that's been respected since the 19th of November, all right, on the hourly chart. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and our fifth touch, we do break out of that descending trend line. And again, now we're looking to hold that fairly critical horizontal support level, okay? Where that trend line comes down. Here, volume profile. Here, swing low. Okay. So if we do break down from here, all right, which kind of looks like we're doing, if we do break down from here, I'm looking to see if these lower levels get swept because I'm biased to the bullish side, guys. So we'll have to wait and see what volume does at these levels to confirm if this is a sweep, to see if we get reversal candles on our lower time frames that indicate the price is going to move up, and this is just a stop loss hunt for liquidity. But we still are maintaining overall that reversal and momentum structure, guys. Higher high, higher low, higher high, slightly higher low with a little bit of bullish divergence right here. Still waiting for the Fisher to bottom out. So we're going to wait and see where this baby bottoms out. All right, let's go take a look at Ethereum USD on Bitfinex. Still my preferred ETH USD charting platform of choice. Let's go down to the hourly time frame. See where I had drawn that. Do I only have it over here on my next chart? There we go. You can just barely see it. Okay. So there we go. It's just very, very faint. There we go. It's just super faint. So let's hide this stuff so you guys can see what I'm talking about here a little bit clearer. And let's talk about these chart patterns, guys. So descending wedge pattern formation, generally pretty bullish. 68%. 68% of the time breaks out to the upside. And we do see a break on that on Bitfinex right here after, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attempts. We do break out of that descending wedge pattern formation and we do retrace and we tap the trend line. And now it's right now holding as support. So now we have this ascending horizontal. It's pretty much horizontal. It is ascending a little bit. All right. Just picking the line of best fit off full candle body closes. And now this is our line to watch to see if this breakout is actually going to hold. We did get rejection from our 55 period moving average on the breakout, as you can see right here. And so we'll see if this horizontal level holds. Are we just going to ping pong back up here and move back down? Still the long potential. The long potential is on the table for the scalp trade, and longer if we are able to break above that 55 EMA. So we'll wait and see if this channel holds right here, in this trend line that I posited, or if we fall back down into the wedge pattern, which doesn't seem super fantastic to me. However, that does put us back down here into our, if you're feeling brave, accumulation zone of a sweep of the low. All right. And if that breaks, obviously we're going to be looking at our lower targets on the higher time frames that we've gone over. Longs and shorts a little bit better on this one, guys. Longs and shorts a little bit better. Looking at longs and shorts, this is more 40-60 to me, guys. We see longs, net longs have kind of fallen off just a little bit. All right, bro. Fantastic. Go fuck yourself. Moving on, guys. Moving on, onwards and upwards. The market is way bigger than Holland. How dare you say that, Philip? The market is not bigger than Holland. About the same size as Holland by market cap. All right, let's see here. So yeah, our sentiment analysis, longs and shorts looking a little bit better. Only protection this dude needs is helmet. Oh shit, the only protection I need is when I make a bad call in the premium signals channel and then they egg my house because I lost them 1%, and then I make 10% on another call and they're like, all right, sorry, we'll ease up with the eggs. But only until the next time. You have to be right 100% of the time. All right, guys, no pressure. Yeah, no fucking pressure. Okay. So Ethereum's pretty interesting to me. Let's see here. So yeah, I mean, the main thing I'm going to be watching today on the hourly chart is see if we get a bounce off this trend line. or breakdown back down into the channel. If we get a breakdown back into the channel, unless we get this lower area swept, these lower areas swept for stop loss hunts, which we already saw here and here, then I'll be looking back into this accumulation zone. But again, we see the exact same thing here, guys. We see that kind of change in momentum hold. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. All right. So if, for you Elliott wave guys out there, that doom, 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 boop. According to the Elliott wave guys, that should happen. Okay. Yeah, it's a bullish sign to me. So we'll see if we break down from here back down to these lower levels. If that happens, just still range bound, looking at that 55 EMA as just the bane of our existence. 118 critical level of support that needs to hold right now. So I've got that baby right there, 118.95, 119, critical level of support that needs to hold right now. A break of that, and we do enter, like I said, my risky, are you feeling lucky, accumulation zone for longs. And if we break down below that, really at 115, I'm going to say, well, we're going back down to 95 bucks, guys, because there's nothing in between us. We've gone over this many times. If we look at the higher time frame, guys, people get what they deserve. And on the way up, guys, we had absolutely no interest in trading at these levels. Look at the volume profile. Nothing here. No interest in trading at these levels, guys. And it's not until we hit these areas that we find any kind of consolidation. Same down here. If 95 doesn't hold, it's down to 50 bucks, guys. Now, again, price tends not to move all the way down at once. Okay, so as we can already see, momentum is starting to slow down. Okay, so need to see some sideways consolidation here, and we'll see which way the markets move. More than likely, going to see some upside targets. That would be nice before we move further down. All right, going over and taking a look at XRP BTC. XRP BTC, perhaps the most interesting coin of the day. And then we'll take a look at EOS. Actually, that will come after I engage the chat. And we still got to look at BitMEX. So XRP BTC, starting out on the hourly time frames. XRP BTC still looks pretty good, guys. XRP USD, not as fantastic, but look, just from the top to the tether FUD, to the tether pump, guys, we did break this descending trend line. All right, we broke above it on the daily chart, and we held it, guys. And I had this nice little potential accumulation here for a long. And we had blasted right through this LVN, guys. So now we're below this LVN. If we're able to catch this support and hold this trend line, man, not a whole lot of buyers interested in buying or selling here. We went right up and right back down, guys. So we'll see if this trend line holds. That's pretty important to me. And again, what I'd like to note is it looks a little bit better if we go in here to the 4-hour chart. You can clearly see it, but look at this. Rising volume in an uptrend, falling volume on the down movement. That's indicative of a retracement and not a reversal in trend. And 55 EMA hasn't been breached on the daily chart. 55 EMA hasn't been breached on the 12-hour, nor on the 6-hour, nor on the 4-hour. Look at that baby right there. It's only when we get down to our 3-hour chart that we have a fake break below it. 2 fake breaks below it, and we're still holding it up right now. Looking at the 2-hour chart, which we are trading below the 55 EMA, everything below the 2-hour chart, we have lost the short-term momentum. However, look at volatility. Volatility's tightening up into a nice little band right here as the 55 EMA creeps down on those lower time frames. So, and BFXLS is very bullish to me right now. Look at the sentiment, guys. For whatever reason, and this is just confusing, but for whatever reason, we see that longs drop off and shorts enter as we approach the top here. And it's very rarely that you see something like that. And again, the longs and shorts pattern is crazy. Look at this. I mean, they're moving in lockstep. You don't usually see that in sentiment. I mean, here's BTC USD shorts compared to BTC USD longs. Here's BTC longs compared to BTC shorts. All right, for the look of comparison. They don't often move in lockstep like that. You see that retail traders who are biased, bullish, or bearish are acting differently. Here's our Ethereum longs and shorts. And here's our Ripple longs and shorts. I mean, just look at that. That's crazy. Longs completely drop off and shorts spike as price is ascending. So that's actually our USD longs. But yeah, just very weird to me because here's the same thing. I mean, because these are... this is XRP BTC longs. So, I mean, they look exactly the same, but they just dropped off the face of the map. So fuck them, dude. If retail thinks the price is going to go down, I think the price is going to go up. Yeah, Kind Dinosaur keeps adjusting my gains. Oh, man. Guys, I'll get to the chat and see what y'all got to say. I love you guys. Fantastic day. Now, let's see here. Yeah, so everyone and their mother's shorting the top, which is weird to me. Like, rarely does retail do that. Like, rarely does retail, like, short the top. Like, it's very rare that retail does something right. So just let's give an applause. Let's give an applause to retail, who finally did something right in their lives. So we've got a local consolidation top we've got to take out if we are going to get back up here into these areas and post new higher highs. That's confirmed by our volume profile right here. That area is right around 97.41, 96.53. So we'll see if that's the bounce that we get. Here's my accumulation zone. Oh, that just moved. Don't want that to move. Here's the tentative accumulation zone for the long, and I've got the stop loss right here. So stop loss 91.07. 91.61. Have not pulled the trigger on this ripple long, guys. Haven't posted it to the group. All right, this is just a speculative entry for you guys who want to take a look at it. If you find confluence with your own technical analysis, then feel free to take it. All right, so I was speculating again, like last night in the voice chat. I was speculating on taking an XRP long. Alex, I think, was feeling the same way. Didn't take it, although that would have worked out pretty well. That would have been right about this price target, right about here. So right at the moment, if I would have taken that, we would be at about break even. But again, even though we haven't lost the momentum on the lower time frames, I would like to see the momentum be regained on the lower time frames as well, especially the hourly chart. All right. Although, again, this is starting to look more attractive to me as we're entering into this period of low volatility. And we're coming up on that accumulation zone. And I'm betting on the fact that that trend line holds. So, seems like I can justify this box right here, this area of accumulation right here with a stop. And then if I get stopped out, that's fine. I'll look to see what happens down here, because if we do see a bounce off this trend line, well, then I can enter and set my stop below the trend line, guys. You just got to position yourself for high reward, low risk trades, guys. I'll get stopped out 10 times. All I need is that one winner. That was Karen McDougal. Oh, shit. Okay, so let's go take a look at Bcash ABC and then chat engagement, guys. Bcash ABC, not a whole lot to talk about, guys. It's been really fun to trade this descending triangle, or excuse me, this kind of symmetrical wedge, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Pattern's a pattern, guys. People argue about what the hell something is, like there's, articulation to it. Again, I'm not a super chart patterns guy, guys. Looks like a symmetrical triangle or symmetrical wedge to me. Again, could break out either way as far as I'm concerned. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Volatility is getting low right here. Long-term volatility, not so much so. So I'm just waiting for this thing to break, guys. Earlier, we were taking this thing long, short, up, down, all which ways. And now I'm on the sidelines until I see a movement one way or the other, guys. So that's the spot price for Bitcoin Cash ABC. And that's what you want to be watching if you're over here on BitMEX, because Bitcoin Cash ABC is corresponding to that as well. And you can see on the 4-hour chart where we actually do have the split. Boop. We got the same symmetrical triangle, guys. So it was fun, nice to trade these, but now I'm just waiting, not taking a position on Bcash, ABC whatsoever. Although we do see we've got a descending trend line right here that does get broken out to the upside, but then we just catch right back into that overarching symmetrical triangle right there. You suck. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it, man. Good looking out, my dude. Why are you doing EOS last? Way to have the team's back, guys. Shout out to our analyst. Shout out to our analyst crisis over there. All right, 11:45. Because why am I doing EOS last? Because that's the hook, man. That's the hook, man. People got to stay tuned for the hook, because the EOS chart is the most interesting to me. Did you post one, bro? Looking, where'd you put it at? Oh, payday. Did you put it in technical analysis? That's Tron. I'm biased to go short on Tron. I had a good buddy confirm that with me as well on the 6-hour chart. So I have to do the TA on it myself. So I'm not going to do that live on air. I'm not sure on that TRX short. We'll look at that. But I don't see your EOS chart, brother. I don't see an EOS chart. So DM it to me or what's up? because I would hate to go live on air, which I'm about to do, and you're like, yeah, man, we're totally going to go long, and I'm like, analysts only look there. Oh, okay. My bad, dude. The one channel I didn't look. Okay. Looks like a breakdown to me. I think we should be loading up on shorts. Okay, let's say it's a symmetrical triangle and this is a breakdown. Where does it go? Shut the fuck up. I do agree with you, but I'll give you my opinion here in a second. Because I want to hit a higher target. So, stay tuned. We're going to look at EOS here in just a second. And let's do some chat engagement. Who the hell buys Tron? Yeah. Hey, I don't know. What is it? Isn't it... what the hell is his name? The basketball guy. LeBron James? Is it LeBron James doing some TRX publicity stunt? Maybe it's not LeBron James. Is it LeBron James? Yeah. LeBron James Tron. Let's see what we find. I mean, I've been hearing about this. Is this just like some fake? Oh, I spelled LeBron wrong. That's why. Oh, Kobe Bryant. Right. Kobe. Okay, here we go. Kobe Bryant, BitTorrent, and the evolution of Tron marketing. Let's see. Tron founder. Yep, Justin Sun, man. What a dude, man. Justin Sun's that motherfucker, dude. Like, love him or hate him, dude, but he is a damn good marketer, dude. Guys, we've got breaking news. We're gonna completely change the future of cryptocurrency. You can now buy porn with Tron. Dun, dun, dun. Fucking hell, dude. You can't make this shit up, man. Oh, I know, dude. He's been just on my top, dude. Let's see here. There is still hope for cryptocurrency to communities in the form of maybe, I don't know, of growing project development and the prospect of renewed adoption. In some ways, the slumping price puts into perspective how far the industry has left to grow and the work ahead to build valuation in a more organic manner, one that doesn't rely upon short-lived speculation and other myopic features of market greed. Damn, like, who the hell wrote this? Schopenhauer? Jesus Christ, about Tron? Dude, they paid a lot for this, dude. Michael Levere got paid big from Justin Sun to write some shit like this, dude. Let's see here. On November 20th, Tron made headlines by announcing the presence of basketball legend Kobe Bryant as a speaker and special guest for the currency's first international conference being held in San Fran. Imagine that. A basketball player who makes lots of money is willing to take money to speak at a conference about a subject that he probably knows nothing about. What is Kobe Bryant's experience with cryptocurrency? Please, Kobe, enlighten us on the fundamentals of blockchain technology. This shit's a joke, dude. And so I'm going to short the news. Yeah, Tron looks like a good short. All the retail are buying it up, and the smart... Let's lynch up! Jesus Christ. You guys can't see Epi's comments? Oh, because you guys are... well, you can if you look down in the chat box on the screen. He's watching on Twitch. All right, so let me scroll through the chat. See if there's anything good, guys, and then we'll get to EOS, and we'll take some requests, guys. Wander Sound Radio says, XRP going to be security? Jury's still out on that, man. The SEC has already come out and said that Ethereum and Bitcoin are not securities because they're sufficiently decentralized, and we know that XRP isn't decentralized at all. It's the most centralized. Well, it's probably not the most now anymore because so many other shit coins have come out. But I digress. Yeah, it's not a decentralized. It's not a decentralized crypto. It's not really even a blockchain. Ripple, that is not really a blockchain. My Bar Gadget, thank you, man. Good luck. Well, thank you, man. Good luck to you too, man. And whatever you choose to endeavor. Look at that Twitter thread above. I linked it. I don't see it, man. I don't see it, sir. Maybe I'm missing it in my chat, but I don't see it, bro. Let's see here. Third Eye Trader. Third Eye Trader, cracking crypto, you're good. You're going to blow up, dude. Don't forget me. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Good looking out. We will never forget you, man. Hop in the Discord. We're live in the voice chat every day. Light Yagami, been shopping for a plaid dress. Oh, you have? Oh, cool. Yep, guys, make sure to smash that like button. Helps us out. Helps people out later down the stream find what they're looking for. Third Eye Trader says, I am traveling internationally soon and will be away from computer, but we'll be back in a few months. Your site was given to me from a guy in the UK. Great value here. Easy to see. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Crypto Capsule says BTC tanking is the best thing to happen to many of the ICO coins tokens that have no real projects. Wipe them out is the best option for BTC overall long term. Yep, it's got to happen, man. All this bullshit's got to get cleared out. And again, I do agree with that really poetic Tron paid advertisement that guy wrote, because there is true fundamental potential and powerful. I mean, there's value in blockchain technology with Bitcoin as the head, as a sound store of value. But a lot of this other crap is just crap, man. Now, there's some cool projects out there that do have good use cases. But, everything that happened in 2017 was just like a hangover, dude. The fact that we had a blow off top like that is unnatural. That's not the norm, guys. What we want to see is like slow, steady growth, investors getting excited. I would rather, I envision BTC as the next DJI, as the next SPX. Slow, steady growth over the next century. All right? As less and less shit gets filtered out, you'll see small sectors tank and fall, okay, naturally. You're seeing that with your altcoin space, okay, taking place. Paragon, was it Paragon? AirFox, they already got slammed by the SEC. They paid their fines. They got to give the funds back to the investors. The same thing's been happening. I've been speculating about that for a while. The decline in Ethereum price, is it necessarily trailing the BTC price, or is it because the SEC usually doesn't settle most of its cases out of court, all right? All this stuff happens behind closed doors because, believe it or not, the SEC is not an evil corporation, not an evil entity, all right? The SEC genuinely has an interest in protecting retail traders' investments. So they know that if they just go public with all these lawsuits and all these court cases, it's going to dump the crypto market, and it's going to hurt retail investors that have heavily invested in cryptocurrency. They don't really want to do that, right? Believe it or not, the SEC doesn't want to fleece retail investors. I want to fleece retail investors by shorting against them on a failed breakout. But I digress. But the SEC is actually there to protect these investors. So they know that a lot of these things are crap coins. They're doing their best to settle everything out of court. Backroom doors. People have been selling Ethereum down the whole way down. There's an interesting, I'm going to try and find it. Maybe I'll post in the description, or maybe I'll put it in the Discord later. But you can actually see like the Ethereum wallets of the token sales for a lot of these ICO projects. A lot of them still have not sold off their Ethereum that they received from their ICO project. And a lot of these ICOs don't have a project, or some of them haven't even released their tokens. I can't blame them for that. Because if they do release their it's kind of like a catch-22. If they release their tokens right now, people are just going to dump them. That's going to tank the project. Then they've got to turn around and repay the investors when they settle with the SEC. So, I mean, it's not a good outlook for the majority of people that are in ICOs, and for ICOs in general, or for a lot of these altcoin projects. They're going to, anything that had a token sale is a security. Anything that had a token sale is a security. Doesn't really matter. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only ones that are going to skate by on that. And people having to sell off their Ethereum to pay back investors by settling with the SEC or go to jail, that's going to plummet the price of Ethereum. So, very, 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 very bearish on Ethereum in the long term. I'm not seeing how Ethereum recovers from this. They've just allowed too much shit to happen. They allowed these ICOs to completely fuck the space up, and did a lot of harm to BTC in the long run. We had this blow off top, and now we're just recovering from it, guys. Like, market retracement is healthy. What was not healthy or natural was the run up to 20K. And I know it made a lot of people very wealthy, but you guys missed that opportunity. You have to look to be dollar cost averaging into a market that is slowly starting to get fair market value priced. All right. And then you look and you wait, and you move with the uptrend. All right. If you want to be conservative, you wait to see true signs of trend reversal, and then you enter in at that point. Again, I'm on record as saying that I'm adding to my BTC quite openly as price continues to move down. All right. Jurgen Ernst, Third Eye, where do I know you from? Mitre or Texas West Capital? Hey, cool. It's a small world, man. It is a small world. Yeah, Hayden, it's your boy. Let's go chat. We're gonna be in there, man. finish the show, go eat some lunch, check my voicemails, respond to my DMs, and it's on, dude. Some heated moments you can only witness live here on the stream. Let's see here. Let me pull up the Discord. I've got people DMing me in the Discord right now. I will respond after the show. And after I eat lunch. Got a lot of turkey left. Philip asks, I only look at BTC USD for my purposes, but for your purposes, why not look at XBT USD? Is it because you want to look at the exchange with the largest USDT market? It's because I'm looking at the exchange that's going to move the market first. Yeah, I already went over that. 311, don't let me down. Great track. Oh, yeah, baby. Coinbase getting fart sprayed. Should have listed XRP. Philip says, I agree. Look at what you were trading. I was just curious why not the BitMEX chart, but Binance definitely has the largest tether liquidity, I believe. Thanks. Yep. Yeah, I agree with you, like you got me. I'm not going to also a soy boy. Oh man, XRP Haas. People started watching TAs, they became aware and decided they would like to learn more about this market. Damn right. TA coming at you live, guys. I do need 1,000 subs, guys. Hey, again, I don't like to shill. Obviously, you know, I have the Premium Signals group, and that works out well for me, and that works out well for them. But we are trying to grow on the social media side here, guys. So if you guys are watching us on the YouTube, highly appreciate it, guys. If you go over to Twitch, I'm there, Twitch at JWiseFree. I'll put the link in the chat here. There we go. Wow, that just scrolled me all the way down the chat. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you guys are on YouTube, a lot of people watching on YouTube. We sometimes get 100 or more watching us on YouTube. If you guys want to help out the show, I appreciate it if you guys go over to Twitch and just lurk there if you want to, man. It really helps us follow the channel. We're about to 1,000K subs here on YouTube, and we're almost to Twitch affiliate on Twitch. So just trying to grow the stream, just trying to put the right information in front of the eyeballs that need it the most, because there's so much bad information out there. And that's why I started doing this, because I saw all these anonymous groups on Telegram feeding people bad information, especially on highly leveraged, highly risky short positions. Guys, join the Discord. I go over this all the time. I will openly post calls that I screenshot from other premium Telegram groups. And I mean, their stop loss will be twice as much below, you know, the risk to reward ratio for their target. I mean, just grossly negligent, irresponsible people who don't know anything about trading. Dangerous shit, man. So I just got sick of that, and that's why I do this, man. And I think there's so much noise out there too on YouTube and Twitch. I mean, it's, you know, do your own research, man. I'm not, you know, if you want to follow the trades and get one-on-one mentorship with somebody who's been doing this for 10 years, join the Discord. We can talk about that. But, you know, I think that if you, you know, I think that we provide fair value for what we do here on YouTube. Pepel Max says, what's your BTC target? You're going to have to be a little bit more specific, sir. And actually, I mean, the reality is that, you know, since I did post a call, I think it would be unfair to the people that are subscribed to the service to give targets. I do post general charts all the time in the Discord, and it's pretty easy to ferret out where I'm going from that. So, wiffle waffle on that. Malicious upload. People don't love TA. It's a bit of a hard sell, but this guy is great value. Thank you, man. Jay Constant. Hey, soy boy, do a free giveaway. By the way, Black Pete must stay in the Netherlands. Santa Claus needs him. Well, I don't drink any soy, but I will do a free giveaway. Just because you asked. So, yeah, let's do something fun. The next 5 people to hop in the Discord and say, I don't know how to code this, man, so I'm going to have to do it manually. I'm just getting used to the Panda bot. I know that I could actually put the command in that if you guys, like, post this, it'll say this. But the next 5 people who hop in the Discord in the general channel and post Eli Tool Porter sucks, I'll give them 5 MMO. So, live challenge right now, guys. I'll do it live on the air. Malicious upload says trend lines. Third Eye Trader says Jay needs a tip jar. We'll make it rain in here. Hey, man, we'd really appreciate that, man. Epistemic Crisis. Oh, you posted a chart. Let's take a look at that. What What is this? Ethereum? It's because you've got log on, man. But you might be right. Let's see here. Jay Constant says there were riots here in Holland because a group of immigrants says kick out Black Pete because it's racist. Since then, BTC I think it's good. Jesus. 4chan in the house, man. Oh, wow. Let's see. Caribbean Crypto Show. Thanks for joining us, man. Stinker reporting in. Gabe Anderson, thanks for joining the stream, man. Fell for the meme, yeah. 171 BTC volume right now, 1K end of year. You guys love that, man. We're on the 10K timeline, baby. Stop Trump. You guys are crazy, dude. Let's scroll down here a little bit. Oh, we got Donald Trump in the chat. What's up, Trump? And Anaconda Parts. BTC 3,000, 100%. I feel you, man. Where I do got the lower price targets at, guys, 29.31. I think the price is going to go up is what people who bought BTC at 20K have been saying for over a year now. Yeah, you're goddamn right. Let's see here. Am I doing longs and shorts on Bitfinex? Yes. Can I look at XML? Yeah, sure, why not? Kobe. TRX. Announcing an announcement coming soon. Oh, shit. Philip asks, I recall you mentioned you came from a Forex background. May I ask what made you decide to focus on crypto instead? Well, I just saw the loss of volatility in the markets. I mean, look what Euro USD has done. I mean, the highly traded pair on the most highly liquid pair on Forex markets right now. I mean, look at the range of what it's done in the last 9 months. Look at the range of what you can make just scalping altcoins. You know, is it higher risk, higher reward? Yeah, but you know, I put in my time in options. I put in my time in Forex. And now I'm putting in my time in crypto, man. And I'm getting to the point now where I would rather kick back, relax, and teach people how to trade and have a nice community where I can actually lead people the right way. Because that's why I do the show, man. The people who are better at trading and the more people who contribute to the community, the less work I have to do. And then I can have faith in good traders and look at their setups and we collaborate together. That's why me and Hayden are doing the voice chat thing. You guys are free to hop in there and day trade with us. The more people doing this together, you know, the better it is. And if you want a little bit more, if you want one-on-one mentorship with an experienced trader, if you want to follow along, you know, kind of like spoon-fed CR positions and stop losses, entries and exits and all that stuff, well, we offer that too. And then with the intention that you do that for a while and then you learn to be able to do this on your own. Denny Don Matthew says, Kobe giving a talk on blockchain, friggin' joke. It's like asking Mugabe to talk on democracy. I don't know what that is, but it looks like somebody's cheering right there in Twitch. I'm not sure what that is. No, you didn't miss EOS. I still haven't done it. That glass looks so moonshiners. Yeah. Listen, guys, we only drink out of glass around here, guys. XRP is decentralized. I have no comment on that, sir. Ma'am. Okay. Willie Grow, thanks for joining the chat. Can I analyze ETH BTC and XRP BTC? Vansh, I already did that. If you want to rewind the message. People Max, you're messaging me. Hey, I will respond to your messages, sir, after the stream and after I catch some lunch, man. And we'll get you set up, man. All right, so yeah, guys, let's pay the bills real quick and then we'll look at EOS. Yes, EOS, but first, did ETH USD, not ETH BTC? Yes, you're right. I did analyze ETH USD and not ETH BTC. My terrible, terrible mistake. Gonna have to pull that up, switch that up. So Bitcoin Cash, and we'll go over here to Ethereum on the Quanto swap. How about we just do ETH Z18, guys? So yeah, you're right. USD pairing, we broke out. And looks like we're breaking out a little bit sideways here right now. So here we have our descending trend line on the hourly chart. It's respected once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. We have a failed breakout. And then we've got this rising pattern right here looking like a little bit of a wedge. And then we kind of break down from that and then we just move sideways. Now coming back up, seeing a little bit of rejection right there. Okay, got that 55 EMA creeping down on us. So we'll see what happens. Still a period of low volatility. So if your directional bias is correct on the hourly chart, there is potentially a trade available. Do we see any divergence? Lower low. We see a lower low in price and a higher low on the Fisher RSI that you made for me, man. There was a 25 Todd Schultz. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Total chaos. Yeah, the chat gets a little crazy, man. Let's see, there was a 25. Yeah, you know what? I did do that. I haven't gotten any email notifications from them. So let's look into that here in a little bit of a second. Got to pay the bills. Otherwise, people are going to go crazy. Got to stay on track. Can't believe how low Ethereum is. I mean, here's the only thing, guys. Let's look at ETH BTC. I still think I want to look at it on Bitfinex, but I'll go where the volume's at. Jesus Christ. Korean won, they are eating that freaking Ethereum up, man. There's those ICOs, man. ICOs doing crazy stuff, guys. I mean, you know, when did these freaking exchanges like, you know, jump to the front, guys? So Binance and Bitfinex pretty much the same. So yeah, we'll just do it on Binance. So let's just look at the longs and shorts so I don't do a huge. Let's just go to ETH, BTC, Ethereum BTC, matching base. And right here is going to be ETH BTC as well. Loading. So yeah, it's pretty much the same for the ETH USD longs. What did I say earlier when I was talking about Ethereum about the longs? Yeah, like, whereas like the BTC longs are at like a 50-50, this is more like a 60-40 to me. Longs start picking up on this entire downtrend, so typically you want to trade against them, but we are seeing here, just based on the pattern, we're seeing a little bit of a change in momentum. We get a bottom, a higher low, but we don't get that higher high. That actually, we'll see. So now we've got this. Actually, get out of here, guys. There we go. Now we've got our low in right here. We'll see if this actually becomes a respected line. And where I draw the top right here, a way that makes sense. So let's do the line of best fit. That seems about right to me. I don't know if that part's hopium. Trying to get a good fit. Kind of. Not really. Although, I mean, the break of that line right here did signify the decline, so not bad, not bad, not bad. Like it on Twitch. I know you see my comment in the stream. All right, so let's take a look at our volume profile right here. So got resistance and we got a gap up here to 28,745. People talking outside my window. Hold on a sec, guys. We're going to take a brief break, and when we come back, we're going to go over the merch store, because we do got a discount right now using Cyber18 as a code to get 15% off any merch. Get some stuff for your baby, guys. Beautiful onesies. And we're going to go over EOS BTC, and I'll finish taking a look here at ETH BTC so we can get a better beat on where we're going. And we're back, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us throughout the commercial break. We're gonna have to get some commercials on, guys. I think I'm actually gonna get Your Crypto Daily to maybe hit me up with some ads so that I can run commercials or whatever. I don't know, just something. But I like the Be Right Back screen. It's pretty nice. All right, let's go. I'll make some bot accounts. Right on, brother. Appreciate the Twitch Prime. Let's see here. All right. I wanted to just add, I was thinking, while I was taking my little vape break, I wanted to add on to what I had said earlier. I believe it was Philip who asked me why I moved from Forex into cryptocurrency. And the volatility and the money was a big reason for it, and the excitement of wanting to trade in this space. But there is a bigger aspect of it too. I've been passionate about Bitcoin for quite a while now, since 2016 when I first got involved. Although I had heard about it before, but I didn't pull the trigger, much to my chagrin, but did pull the trigger in 2016. And, I don't listen to a lot of traders. I feel that it clouds, like on YouTube or Twitch or other stuff, I feel that it clouds my judgment. I like working with people that I actually know, and we work on and collaborate on charts together and collaborate on trade ideas together. I think that's very helpful. But just to listen to like a data input from traders on TA, like I've done this stuff for a long time. I don't need any further input. I'm comfortable in how I trade, always continuing to look for new ways to increase my skills. And, you know, there's things that I've learned, the things that work in Forex and things that work in options that do not work in cryptocurrency. It's a beast. It's a beast all on its own. But I think, you know, I've gotten to an age where I'm looking to do something better with my life and actually put my wallet behind something that I have faith and believe in. And I haven't found anything like that I think is as beneficial for mankind, is as beneficial for potentially investors, and as just beneficial for humanity than blockchain technology, and Bitcoin in particular as the head of that, as a sound store of value and currency and money transfer for the world that is not centrally controlled, that is decentralized, and that is based on code and not human error. And you know, I feel very, very strongly about that. And it's an opportunity for me to actually, win or fail, invest my life, my time, and my savings into something that I have a fundamental faith and belief in. And I didn't get that with, I never had that in equities and options. And I also see the debt crisis going on. I mean, I originally got into BTC not only because of all that, but because I wanted a store of value where the government couldn't come in and steal my money like they did in Greece and Italy. Do not want that to happen to my savings. And yeah, it's not often that. I mean, the other thing too is that, you know, the market has to decline. You know, market cycles, man. You know, I wanted to be able to hedge out of USD into something where the government couldn't take my money, I guess is one of the biggest reasons that I got involved with Bitcoin, and also the potential to invest in a technology that I think has benefit for humanity. Volatile store of value, yep, because of the lack of market participants, yep. And the run up to 20K. I mean, but volatile, nobody really minds volatility in a store of value. Like, you look at the US dollar, you know, it's done nothing but depreciate over time. You know, with the last year being the exception, in the 10 years of Bitcoin's genesis, since Bitcoin's genesis, if you had bought on January of every year, your store of value would be more valuable to January of next year. There's only 1 year that hasn't happened, right? So we're going into a bear market right now. That's fine. But nobody minds volatility. And that comment I understand, but nobody minds volatility as long as the volatility is working out in their direction. And looking at Bitcoin's historical data, over time, price tends to go up. So if you take the long logarithmic view of Bitcoin price, its value has done nothing but increase. And this blow off top does not change the fundamental nature of Bitcoin. Rest in peace, YouTube. Well, thanks guys for watching on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. Maybe if we get enough viewers on there, I can get Streamlabs set up so that it can do the fun stuff. Because right now, it used to do the pop-ups when people would follow on Twitch, and now it only does it when people sub on YouTube. And I know that there's a way that I can combine them, but guys, I'm not super good with this. Like, you should be impressed that I have the stream running and everything's fine, and I'm able to knowledge dump on you guys on a daily basis. Like setting up the chat. Wait, it's over that direction. Things are backwards for me. Yeah, that was a heck of a thing, man. So getting better at this every day. I like the gold border that I made. This is pretty nice. Still need Scott to hop on making some custom graphics. Bitcoin $50,000 by March. Oh, wait. No, sorry, sir. You added a zero. That's $50 by March. So we can enter first on the pump and dump signals. Nope, no pump and dumps here, man. Actually, BTC, Bennett's got a great video on profiting off pump and dumps. You guys should go check that out. Okay, so hopefully I get this right, Scott. Sorry if I don't. Cracking Crypto, thank you for your insight. I think opposite. I want my store of value in property and precious metal in the case of a fiat and financial collapse. That is a completely valid point, and I am hedged in gold and silver as well. All right, I'm not all in on BTC. I just have, compared to my portfolio, fairly significant portion of it in there compared to what I have in gold and silver. I probably have twice as much BTC as I have gold. and about 4 times. Well, actually, I have more silver than I have gold, so that's not actually quite right. I'd actually probably have to do the metrics and look over my portfolio, but yeah, I've been, but I missed the train on gold, man. I really missed the train on gold. But yeah, stocking up on guns and ammo for sure, guys. So Scott will kill me unless I plug the merch, guys. So head on over to KrakenCryptocurrency.com and check out the merch store. There is a Black Friday 15% off discount if you use the code CYBER18, guys. Get something for your baby. Click Let's Get Kraken. You can see all we got. We got your HODL bags. We got your HODL t-shirts. We got your Kraken Crypto backpack. I need to pick up a hoodie because it's getting a little cold. Ball caps don't work on me, but I probably should be repping them for the thing. And, here's the important thing, guys. We all drink coffee. You drink coffee. And that coffee you're drinking, it could be better. Do you know how it could be better? If you were drinking that coffee out of a Kraken cryptocurrency mug, and bam, what do we got for you? We got it right. Coffee mug. It's scientifically proven that if you pour your coffee in this mug, it will taste better. All right? Scientifically proven. It is scientifically proven that if you put your baby in a Kraken Crypto HODL shirt, she will learn to walk earlier. Science, guys. Absolute science. All right, so make sure you guys head over to the merch store. Use that CYBER18 discount code. All right, Scott. Hopefully Scott's happy with me. I did the job. Not just TA. Got to plug the stuff. All right. Sorry. My lawyer advises me. All right, let's see here. All right, so now let's go look at EOS, as I promised, guys. And let's see here. Oh, bam, I was right, guys. Ooh, shout out to everybody that got into AST, man. We did pop up and hit that T2. All right, payday. Hopefully you didn't dump, man. I got to go over to the Discord. Got to go over to the Discord real quick and pop that in. Strong hands prosper. Right on, right on, right on. Well, that makes me happy. Locking in profit early in the day. My day's easy. Okay. So EOC18 justification for what I'm seeing right here. Make these lines a little thicker so they stand out a little bit more. Okay. So look at this pattern that EOC18 was trading in. This is the 4-hour chart on BitMEX. Okay, moving sideways, getting a lot of opportunities. Of course, this pattern is established until we have 1, 2, 3 touches. Then you know to go long from here. You know to go short from here. Okay, that's absolutely fine. And actually, if you look at this like 1, 2, 3, Hayden, that corresponds with your third attempt being a failed breakout on a trend line, being disrespected. And then we break down from here. All right, we find support down here at our lower lows of about 7,553. Okay, enter into a period of consolidation. We dump again. We have a double bottom that breaks us back up, and now we are in this period of consolidation. All right, we're in this nice little period of consolidation right here, like a nice little baby triangle right there. Symmetrical triangle, generally a bullish continuation pattern. All right, make this white, but oh shoot. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Generally white. Support, what's that? All right, now here's the thing though. Here's the main thing that I want to point out, okay? So we're in that little sweet spot of volatility on EOS, all right, on BitMEX, which means that if your directional bias is correct, then it's a good time to enter into a trade because high volatility precedes low volatility. That's fine. Long-term time frames has not switched over into low volatility yet, so it's not the best, perfect, absolute, most awesome, sweetest ever time. Right here would have been, as you can see right there, you get the strong movement after everything turns blue. So that's that's about a 50-50. Okay, maybe actually it's leaning more towards 60 because of the tight range consolidation. So I am, and again, I'm gonna this will be fully posted with a little bit more detail for the subscribers. But we've got this period we've got this LVN right here from above the breakout point, which would push us right back into the channel and up to the top of it. Okay, and look what retail's doing. Look at the absolute spike in EOS longs at this point right here. Absolute spike in EOS longs. Two scenarios I see play out. The retail is so long on this. I want to see him get fleeced more. So I might be being greedy with this setup because I'm looking to short this and smash these retail traders right down into the face. All right. Now, it does look like we are having a failed breakup into this channel. Okay. So if we're not really able to close above this region, if this triangle breaks down, okay, well, then we can just take a measured move of the flagpole. Generally, again, they do break to the upside. So that's 817. So let's say we break down. 817 would put us about 73, right around this region. Let's call it 74. Wait. Yeah, 73 is what I said. Let's call it 7,400 not to get greedy. LVN right there, and that's kind of where it stops out. Okay, so let's call it this so that we're not being greedy. Although other potential short targets as well would obviously be right here, looking for these supports to get swept. And then right here, looking for your local lows to get swept as well. Okay, so lots of good potential things if we do break down out of this triangle here. Again, pop down, wait for the retracement back up and confirmation of rejection. Booger Fart Boy, thanks for the sub on YouTube, man. Good looking out. Check in with Twitch real quick. I don't know if it shows when people follow me in the chat, but appreciate it, guys. So, but I am inclined to be greedy on this one, guys, and what I mean by that is, oh, where's my chat? Okay, I don't want to lose my chat. What I mean by that is I'm actually looking for this to break to the upside and then for retail to get hammered from a rejection off the top of this trend line and then a plummet back down to these lower levels. So again, I've got a potential short here around 84.73, or excuse me, 84.37, 84.68 with a stop loss right here. So again, here's our HVN. That's the HVN that I'm targeting with a stop loss right where the HVN drops off into the LVN. And our next area that if we are able to blow past that, I doubt it, but it's potential. If so, I start to get really greedy, especially with how high longs are. Of 85, 86, 17, and then I set that stop loss to pretty much at the drop off of where the HVN ends right there. I could have set it there to be maybe a little bit more tight, but if price does have a nice big run up like that, I'm expecting probably a long wick to the upside for a stop loss on potentially even into this LVN area up here. But we'll see how it plays out. It could break down from this triangle right here, in which case I'll be looking to take it down. But yeah, this looks like a beautiful short to me, just based off sentiment. I mean, the fact that retail is so long on EOS right now screams to me short. Volatility right where I want it to be. Let's see right here. Do I see any divergence on my 4-hour time frame? No divergence to speak of. And where does it actually posit that high? Right there. Little bit of Not really any bearish divergence on the Fisher, or excuse me, on my Fisher or my RSI. It's pretty in line with this price action, but yeah, thing. Break to the upside and then slam that baby back down. Yeah, retail's got this one wrong. And I can't not wait to shiv them in the back, man. So, Alex, hopefully that congrues. I'll take a look at Alex's chart real quick that he posted. It's kind of the same. I think your idea is that we break down out of that triangle right now. Yeah, so hopefully you guys can see that. And then this one and this one. So we'll go over Alex's charts. And yeah, he's basically seeing the exact same thing I am, that this pattern got broken down from and is not being respected. And we get the breakdown. You're on the 6-hour chart. I think if you zoom in, you'll see that consolidation period right here on the 4-hour chart. And I am thinking that we get the break up to the upside and then the rejection off this trend line. That's what I want to see. That's the juicy trade that I want to take. But yeah, I mean, you could start loading up on your shorts right now. I just don't, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Yep, and I see you've taken your measured move there of the breakdown. Yep, excellent. That puts you at 68.20, so you're below me. I'm pretty much at your support line right here, 63.85, 65.51. But yeah. Okay, yep, I see it. Yep, 59.39. That's a hell of a trade, guys. That's a hell of a trade. Whew, man. That trade right there, that's a one and done trade for the month. I stopped posting charts. All right, so there's EOS for you guys. And then if you guys got any, I said I'd look at XLM. If I missed any requests, guys, now is the time to put them in the chat. Jeremy asks, will most top 10 coins see their all-time high ever again? Probably not. Bitcoin, Ripple. Yes, I did do XRP at the beginning of the show. Please rewind, sir. Ripple, Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum. But the jury's still out, man. I mean, TRX? No. Well, maybe. Justin Sun's a hell of a marketer, dude. The market can do crazy things. I mean, I think the potential for another altcoin run, I do think it's off the table, which is good. I think I definitely want to see like everything just get cashed out over the next 2 years, and all these altcoins just get dismantled and taken down and thrown away so that Bitcoin and the good projects can actually rise. But, you know, it's possible for the market to respond crazily yet, man. So we'll see, man. Yeah, we would have to see, yeah, exactly what Philip said, man. We would have to see a major reversal in, we'd have to see a major reversal in trend. Let's check back in with our good buddy Bitcoin and see what it's doing. Am I getting slammed on my face? Not yet. Not yet slammed on my face. See, we're live, holding on by a string, guys. Holding on by a thread. See what happens. See what happens. If we just get crushed down, we'll continue going up. Take a look at our 15-minute chart. See what the action's doing. That doesn't look fantastic. Got this little baby bitch double bottom. HVN right here on the 15-minute chart. If this doesn't hold, looking going back down into that accumulation zone right there. That's all right. Just take the 1% loss and move on with my life. Kai coin, LOL. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's hop over and take a look at XLM as requested. Guys, I posted about ONT yesterday. Let me actually go look at the time of my post. I didn't make the signal, but I posted in the Primo chat for those of you who are interested. All right, when did I post that? About ONT. Man, premium chat really blowing up yesterday. All right, I talked about XLM, talked about ONT, a BAT. And so this is yesterday at 2 p.m. So yesterday at, actually that'd be 1400. So yeah, right here, yesterday at 2 p.m. talked about ONT. So had a little bit of a run up, fall back down to that 55 EMA, still holding the upwards momentum on the hourly chart. So not doing too bad for Mr. ONT. And AST, didn't call VIB. I didn't think the margin was that tight. Neither did I call Polymath. Saw a lot of other people did, but let's look at what it's doing on the hourly. Yeah. I mean, the problem is that people started talking about it around here, and nope, man, altcoins are too thin right now. You got to take the ones that look really good. Yeah, I saw like what? Right here, I saw like probably like 6 signal groups on Telegram call Ion, but their target was what was it? 400. Oh, fucking dumb fucks, man. All right, so let's look at XLM. I think, don't I already have XLM somewhere? Should, maybe, potentially, possibly. Mainly, Ripple, Agrello, on Bitfinex. Fine if I don't. Oh, guys, update on the CME COT, Commitment to Traders report. Yeah, I was quite upset yesterday, and I like ran around like a chicken with my head cut off. But yeah, the CME is not going to, or the CFTC actually is not going to be publishing the Commitment of Traders report until Monday because of the holiday weekend. So that's fantastic. So we get to see on Monday what the institutional traders are doing on Tuesday. Well, we already know what the fuck they were doing. They were shorting. So... and now we're going to have to wait till next Friday to see what they were doing this upcoming Tuesday to see if they went long at 4K or short. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. And make sure if you guys haven't to go check out Bennett's fantastic Commitment of Traders indicator. I linked it in the previous chat, but it's available on his Discord. And if you DM me, I'll be happy to navigate you to where you need to go and help the fish find the way in the stream. All right, so I wonder if this is going to pull it up. Probably not. I probably won't pull up my beautiful lines. No, I still haven't fixed that yet, M59. Still working on it, man. Ah, geez, I thought I had XLM already charted up. Guess I didn't save it. Oh well. Sally continues to go down. Stressed in peace, Chainlink. And keep in mind, told everybody to take profit around here. I love you guys. Love you guys. /biz. Love you guys. All right, so let's take a look at XLM here. A wild left price scale appears. Boom. 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 There we go. Now I gotta redo my entire analysis. Summon a bitch. Nope. Could be though. Especially if it crosses over an axe. So, line of best fit. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know, man. Hard to spot a good trend out of this. Although this seems promising right here. Where we have the breakout. Yeah, that seems pretty right. Where we have the breakout, the pullback to touch on support, and then the breakout, and now we're establishing a new trend. So if we are establishing a new trend at this point, we've got a little bit of a ways to fall. Like we put in some, where's the resistance at? Pretty much right here. Had resistance right here, and then we broke above it. Okay. Pretty good to me. So now let's zoom in. See what we see. Well, one positive thing is rising volume on an upwards movement, falling volume generally indicating a retracement, okay? We do get a little pickup of selling volume right here as people start to panic, but we've got places below us for the price to pick up. Now, do we have, where's our momentum at? Let's go to the daily chart. I think we should still have positive upward momentum. Yep, look where our 55 period moving average is. That's right there congruent with this ascending trend line. So we've got room to fall down here right now to the top of the HVN. Again, we're in this LVN here right now. So we've got room to fall down. I really wouldn't be interested in picking back up on XLM until at least 39.24. And then I'd actually wait to see what happens because, again, I just rough drew this trend line. So I'm no particularity that's going to hold. Again, if you guys want super accurate tight charting, hit up Malicious Upload in the Discord. I'm sure he'll make a work of art for you guys. But we'll see if we consolidate around this HVN and see if we can continue to get bullish movement. We'll see if the volume starts pouring in. Delete that. Do we see any kind of divergence that would have foreshadowed this on the daily chart? Yeah, pretty weak. If we see here, this is class B. It's pretty weak actually. We can actually do see that it does ascend, but the lowering momentum does not give you confidence that these movements are very strong. RSI hits your overbought position right here at the top. RSI hit overbought here as well. I love using RSI in conjunction with Fisher Transform. Okay. Every time I don't have my OBS up, I'm worried that I have my microphone muted, and then I'm just going on, and the people are like, "Hey, your microphone's muted." So, but not in this case. So yeah, got some potential areas. Looking for that 55 to kind of catch up with that resistance level right there. Which I guess if I more accurately drew it, no, I think that's pretty fair where I have it. It's really right there where the HVN really converts to the LVN. So here's where all the volume is. This is a good sign of an uptrend because we've been able to break out of the accumulation zone that we were in for quite a while. And then price does make a pretty high volume breakout of the volume zone. So now going by volume profile standards, we're in an uptrend on XLM. And we do see falling volume on the retracement. And that means that is an indication that the uptrend is likely to continue. On the daily chart, we still have the positive momentum. We did break down past our 21 period EMA. That can be a signal to exit the position, would have been a signal to exit for me. And so we already took our profits on XLM last week. The third time I think we traded that over the last month. And so yeah, so I wouldn't really be interested until we catch up with our momentum here at the 55 period moving average and see if we can stay above the value area and stay in this uptrend. Moving down to the 12-hour chart, don't really see, let's see, on the 12-hour chart, you do see the bearish divergence. You can see right there, you start to get that bearish divergence, letting you know that this is probably going to retrace at some point. However, the lowering volume is a good sign, very low volume compared to the run-up. So we'll see if these levels of support hold. Go down to our 6-hour chart. 6-hour chart, we've kind of, now the 6-hour chart, we're seen to be in this period of local accumulation. So we've got some support coming up here. See if we can catch off this. Below this, probably a drop. So as you guys can see, here's where the HVN drops off at about 39.36. Nothing really to catch us there until we get down to 38.18. So basically, I guess, the summary is that if we look at the longer time frames look bullish because the longer time frames would tend to indicate that we had a breakout of our accumulation pattern and we have entered into an uptrend, and we look for the uptrend to continue until we get strong confirmation that the uptrend has died. On the daily chart, you would have already had your signal to take profit at the very least if you would have not been able to get out previously, and now you're just waiting for confirmation that this is a retracement of an uptrend and not a reversal in trend. That confirmation will come depending on what price does in correlation with our 55 period moving average and what it does in conjunction with this ascending trend line, and whether or not we re-enter into a period of reaccumulation. But don't see any plays. I would not be looking to take any long plays because you can't short XLM. So I would not be looking to take any long plays off this. This double bottom does not impress me. Not with that 55 EMA creeping down on us. Not worth my time to take that short trade. Orange juice. I like that. Hey, man, I dig it, man. You're just shouting out stuff you like, dude. Pancakes, waffles, Chicken Alfredo. Profits. Let's just shout out stuff we like, guys. Digging it. All right, 1246, a little early. Cryptomania. Thank you, Justin. Good TA on XML. You're welcome, sir, as always. If there's no more requests, guys, probably I'm getting hungry, guys. Starving. It's time to go get some of that lunch, and then I'm gonna come back. I see I've got about 15 DMs that I got to reply to, and keep up with the Primo chat. Let's check in with our lovely BTC USD position right here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, like the way you move. Gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. Gonna need that 5X on my BitMEX position right now, yeah. Well, guys, sorry I won't quit my day job. I do like this. I do like shorts absolutely piling in right here. We do see that reaction move, guys. Came back down to that lower level. So, need to update the positions because they might have already exited at the SL. Hopefully they did not because things did turn around. I just played it a little too tight, guys. Christian, later, brother. Peace out from Croatia, man. All right, guys, so if there's no more requests, I'm going to go ahead and pay the bills, go eat some lunch, return, respond to my DMs, and then I'll be available after updating the premium signals, guys, in the live voice chat if you guys want a live day trade. Looking at a few things. We're going to be looking at how EOS plays out. Going to be watching that like a hawk, guys, because that's the trade. That's the juicy one, guys. That's the one that I'm looking to take home to mama, guys. All right. So, listen, guys. The most important thing you can do with your life today is point your browser at crackingcryptocurrency.com, guys. And the most important thing you can do after that, the second most important thing you can do with your life is click on this blue button and join the community. It is scientifically proven that if you join our Discord community, you will, maybe, potentially, do better in your trading. It's all about having a community, guys. Someplace where you can post your charts, post your chats, participate in fun meme contests. By the way, let me check in with the general chat. Did anybody take place in that? Do I got to do the giveaway? Oh, okay. We got, yeah, okay, great. I got to do the giveaway. Okay. So we're going to do tip MMO at episteme at 6Z at malicious upload at Clipson. Sorry, guys. I don't forget about shit. And the best response coming from Light Yagami. Eli Tool Porter is a trash can plebeian who consumes more soy than his generation. Oh, I love you. All right, guys. Bam. There you go. As promised, 5 MMOs in your wallets, guys. All right, thank you so much, guys. That was fun. All right, so after you're here, after you join your Discord, participate in fun little stuff like that, make sure, guys, again, it is scientifically proven that if you drink your coffee out of a Kraken cryptocurrency coffee mug, it will taste better. It will keep you more energized. It is scientifically proven that if you are a male and you put on one of these fantastic Kraken crypto hoodie shirts and bust around in the winter, you will attract more females. It is scientifically proven that if you put your baby in this onesie thing, that she'll do stuff, or he'll do stuff. I don't know. And if you guys are interested, hey, you're welcome, man. And if you guys are interested in our premium chat voice group, you guys can always go see what we have here to offer. Currently, Black Friday sale, $49.99 for the monthly subscription, $129.99 for the 3-month subscription, and lifetime is currently at a discount of $799.99 USD. You guys see what we have to offer here. Guys, check out premium info on the Discord for more information. One-on-one premium mentorship with me and the other analysts, access to the VIP channel, access to the VIP live day trading voice chat, and access, obviously, to our trade setups and signals as well, and our educational material. So, and guys, if you guys have any questions, you can always hit us up at crackingcryptocurrency.contact@crackingcryptocurrency.com or fill out the contact us form if you have any questions, thoughts, sarcastic remarks, death threats. As always, leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. You've been fantastic. This is Justin Wise for crackingcryptocurrency.com. Checking out, guys. So much science. Who knew? That's it for me, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoy your evening. And it's time to cue that